Uh, hey, Misfit. One of my cousins is asking me to answer a question for him about the Second Amendment right, okay? All right. All right. I'm going to put this little funny video that they made and tell him, okay, and it's a pretty long-ended question. He's like, okay, so wait a minute. He was like, so wait a minute. You learned how to use an array of tactical and, all kinds of guns, M16s, AK-47s, all the pistols and all this stuff, Glocks, grenade launchers, homemade ones, and pipe bombs, and first shotgun whenever I was 12, and all the rifles and like the 50 caliber sniper rifles, and me helping create the AR-15, right? And so he was like, okay, right after 9/11 happened, and I went to work for the DOD. So he's like, wait a minute, B, he said, so you're telling me you've been a convicted felon for the past 25 years, and you may or may not have been carrying a firearm this whole time. Because you remember they used to pull me over and ask me if I had grenades or anything in the back of my car. It's like, go ahead and look, Remember when they used to do that to me? You got any bombs or grenades or guns in the car? It's like, look. So his question was, he started talking about Plan B, how am I supposed to answer that to him? It's like, okay, look, yeah, maybe I may or may not have been carrying a firearm with me the past 25 years, but I've never needed it. And what he doesn't understand, sorry, I'm losing my voice, what he doesn't understand is he's like, okay, wait a minute. You're a convicted felon who made guns for the Department of Defense. You worked through multiple agencies, know all these people, and never got arrested for a firearm. No, I haven't. And what he's tripping about, Ms. What he's tripping about on me is he's like, okay. You hear that video that they made? What he's tripping on me about is he's like, okay, so you lived in Little Five Points, Atlanta, one of the most gang-riddled places in Atlanta. You know all these people through multiple gangs, and 2 daughters in one of the biggest ones, And he's like, so you have been through all this stuff for a quarter century, and you've never been charged with a firearms violation from the ATF or something, Yeah. And I'm like, no. And he's like, why? I said, because I've never needed to use it. Not one time. Never. Right. Around all these extremely dangerous people. Remember that time Tony pulled that fucking bronze 38 midnight special out on you, and I slammed on the brakes in the middle of the road, and I said, Tony, if you don't put that goddamn gun up right now, I'm gonna fucking kill you. And if you ever point a gun at my wife again, it'll be the last thing you do. What did he do? What did he do? Shanna.
Put it up.
He put the motherfucker up. I don't know what What do they want me to explain that for?
Yeah.
Put the motherfucker up. Yeah. Put the goddamn gun up. Dumbass. You ain't gonna use that thing. Shit on me or her. It'd be goddamn fucking suicide if you did. Okay, cool. You got it? All right. Yeah. Who cares if I may or may not have had a gun the past 25 years since the court system fucked me? But let me tell you something. You know, what was that old saying? No bark, no foul, you know? Learn how to navigate through the difficult waters, okay? And you don't gotta be scared of the people that carry their own guns to work every day. I mean, that's just dumb, all right? A lot of international people have asked me this over the years. They're like, what is wrong with your country? Why do you all have guns? It's like, well, because we made them and use them. I mean, if you have to. Otherwise, no, I've never needed a gun. And whether or not I may or may not have been carrying a gun all these years is none of your fucking business. And the ATF would have known if it were a problem to begin with. Shit. Man, God. Anyway, so there's your answer. I'll leave the little video they put there in the description. They're like, are you serious, B? And I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. Stay out of my fucking gun safe. God damn it. It's none of your goddamn business what we have in this house. If you ever try to fuck me like that again, I'm just going to keep on suing you motherfuckers till I'm rich. Oh, yeah, did you forget? Oh, I guess you guys motherfuckers, you forgot about this, didn't you? Did you forget about that? Apparently you did!